Hello, fellow Murdlers. Today is Tuesday, May 14th, 2024, and it's a great day to solve a murder. Today we have Deductive Logico and the case of the chip of brick. We have a hard-boiled Murdle, or slightly smaller than a hard-boiled Murdle if you're a fan of the books, where we will have 6 3x3 grids with suspects, motives, locations, and weapons. We will have a red murder clue today. An ordinary brick was used to commit the murder. So we can go ahead and set our how to an ordinary brick, and our task today will be to figure out who had the ordinary brick, where they were, and why they committed the murder. So let's go ahead and meet our suspects. We have Vice President Mauve, Dr. Crimson, and Lord Lavender. The weapons are an ordinary brick, which is, of course, the murder weapon, an oar, and an axe. The locations are the mysterious mansion, the haunted grove, and the cliffs. And the motives are to inherit a fortune, to silence a witness, and to break into the industry. All right, let's dive into our clues and evidence. Okay, we have another one of Dame Obsidian's unauthorized autobiography, which, by the way, just so funny. So let's check this out. On the cliffs. Okay, so Dr. Crimson was on the cliffs. So let's go ahead and mark that in. Great. A brick detector gave a positive reading in the mysterious mansion. Okay, so we know that the brick must have been in the mysterious mansion. And that will also tell us that Dr. Crimson did not have the brick and was not our murderer today. The suspect who wanted to silence a witness had a weapon made at least partially of brick. Okay, wow, so we've got the where is the mansion and the why is to silence a witness. Yeah, so we can go ahead and put silence a witness. Wow, we've got a lot of information already. Two other things that we can do is we can note that the motive for the cliffs was not to silence a witness. And we can also give that as not being Dr. Crimson's motive. Whoever wanted to break into the industry was left-handed. So let's flip through. We've got right-handed, left-handed, and right-handed. So we're looking at Dr. Crimson again. A lot of information about Dr. Crimson. So Dr. Crimson wanted to break into the industry, so we'll put that there. Okay, either Lord Lavender was near the sound of whispers, or Lord Lavender brought an oar, but not both. So let's figure out first where the sound of whispers would be. I'm assuming maybe the mansion. Maybe not. Okay, haunted grove, hear voices whispering. Okay, so either Lord Lavender was in the haunted grove or Lord Lavender brought an oar. I think this tells us that there was not an oar in the haunted grove, because if there were an oar, then Lord Lavender would have to have it, so that won't work. So the oar cannot be in the haunted grove, so that means that the oar was on the cliffs. And let's see, the axe. Yeah, the axe was at the haunted grove. So we know Dr. Crimson was on the cliffs, so the oar must have been with Dr. Crimson, which places Lord Lavender in the haunted grove. And then we have Vice President Mauve as the murderer today with the ordinary brick at the mysterious mansion to silence a witness. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in Vice President Mauve there. And we'll go ahead and flip these over. And yeah, I think that's everything. So I'm just going to take a moment and fill out the rest of my notebook, make sure everything's still looking good. Okay, there's our grid all filled out. And again, we have Vice President Mauve in the mysterious mansion with a brick to silence a witness. Let's go ahead and see if we were right. All right, we were right. Thanks so much for playing along with me today. I hope this was a helpful walkthrough, and we'll see you tomorrow.